Yes, my name is Monique Holbert and I'm currently in graduate school. I graduate this May. My program is PELSA, which stands for Postsecondary Educational Leadership with an emphasis in student affairs. I knew I had an interest in pursuing education, but I didn't know what that looked like. So being in the program and just learning about, the education system, the inequities that are present, and then what we as educators can do, it's been very eye-opening, rewarding, and I would just say the experiences that I have had lets me know that I'm in alignment. I'm supposed to be pursuing this work. I'm passionate about it. When it comes to my values, two of my values include creativity and education. And so I would like for those to intersect within my life. Now, luckily, as I'm here at CSU pursuing education, pursuing my graduate degree, I'm able to, creativity and education is able to intersect. Now, I'm not quite sure how that will look after I graduate once I'm in the professional world, but I think it's important for me to incorporate elements of my creativity within my work. It may look differently, maybe we're not painting, but I would want to think outside the box, challenge others to think outside the box, do things a little differently. Some themes within my art, community, sisterhood, and Black women. So most of my paintings, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be Black women that I'm highlighting. Because, in the media, we're often portrayed as, not the most beautiful, not the most delicate. And so I want to challenge those narratives that are presented in the media and just within society in general. And I do that through my artwork. I do that through, having painting parties where we're kind of having conversations around, the Black experience, and then creating art that, reflects that dialogue. When I was asked by Dr. Green to do a live painting at the Sweet event that was honoring Shirley Weber, I was reluctant because I would be up there painting live and that can be intimidating. And so I was a little hesitant, but this was an opportunity, and it was an opportunity for me to step outside my comfort zone. And I told myself this year would be the year that I would do that. And so I agreed to, do the live painting, and just the whole event. It was very uplifting, and I felt inspired, and I felt more inclined to share my art, to sell my art. And it just made me feel really happy to see how my art was received. My lifetime goal is to open my own school, K through 12, and I know that deviates from higher education, but I feel like education is education, and I'm really passionate about creating access to good education. And, I hope to do this with the help of people, other professionals who share the same vision as me and who are just as equally as passionate about education. I would say I definitely have had instructors who've left a great impact on my educational journey when it just has come to, uplifting me, affirming me, letting me know that I have the potential that I didn't necessarily recognize within myself. So even now, I often reflect on those instances where instructors lifted me up. I knew that I was moving towards education when I was an avid tutor. I'm working directly with, freshmen, sophomore, at the high school level. And I knew the connections that we made were important. I knew that these were students who looked up to me, and I knew that I wanted to make a change. I didn't know how, but I would soon figure that out. And so this journey has been relatively new, but I do feel like I'm moving in the right direction. What I feel like the work that I'm doing is purposeful.